Hello and welcome back to Game 5 of the show match between JonSlow and DraCoNT. The players had to pick from Ethiopians, Britons and Incas. I was sure DraCoNT would pick Incas, which he did, but I thought JonSlow would pick them too. Then again, JonSlow did go for Ethiopians. I was a little bit surprised at first, but then I remembered I've seen Terra play Ethiopians before, and somehow, whenever JonSlow is allowed to go for Showtime Warriors, he's somehow winning this in these games. So let's see if JonSlow has done a good pick here. Incas seem to be better, but I'm not sure. Maybe they need to do damage in early ages. I'm not sure which civilization has the better trash here. Obviously, you go for at least light cav. You have some raiding unit that doesn't cost gold, and we don't have that for the Incas. But let's see how the players are going to play this out. I don't think it was a trush, if I remember correctly. They play without a trush more this whole series, or was there a trush in game 1? But that's pretty much it. I think DraCoNT did not trush this game. He's got a main gold forward, a second gold forward, and a third gold forward outside. So actually he might need to go aggressive with this map. The stone safe in the back, second stone and also the main stone here close to the edge. Both of them actually are. Second board is also inside. What else do we have? A lot of nothing here. A few of those, I think it's tigers. And then we have one relic on the left hand side, one relic in the middle of DraCoNT's map, one relic to the right hand side. Any deer, any something like that close to him? Is picking the llamas. Where is deer actually? Or what is that is spawning on the map? Deer are close to the gate. Didn't see it before, but I guess DraCoNT already lured some of those. He's on 35 pop space, as the houses for Incas obviously give 10 population each. It's helping you a little bit in Dark Age, I guess, and later on as well. JonSlow getting his second boar in. Main gold, main stone forward. Deer inside, 4 of them, and really close. This is beautiful. A few llamas left for him. Second gold safe in the back. Second stone safe in the back. And an extra gold also in the back. Really nice to see that JonSlow got a good map. So chances for him not bad here. Third gold on the left hand side is quite far forward outside, but it's not a big problem, or it shouldn't be. We have an extra gold in the middle of the map. We have one relic a little bit closer to JonSlow. This one is as well. And we have 2 tiles of extra stone also to the side here, but nothing too special. JonSlow now going for those deer, and no player is clicked up to feudal age yet, which is a good sign for us, as we don't want to see a trush here. At least I don't. If you like a trush, you will find enough games that players are trushing on arena, but I prefer the game without a trush here. And JonSlow is going for stone, which is really interesting. It could indicate that he wants to go for an early castle. Could indicate he wants to go for a 4 or 5 TC boom. JonSlow is not going to gold, and the good thing for Ethiopians is they're still getting that 100 food and gold when arriving at the next stage. So JonSlow doesn't need to take gold, and this is giving him a little bit of extra resources by bonus, and he doesn't need to build a mining camp if he doesn't want to. Also, taking stone here to the castle up should be a little bit easier then. I imagine JonSlow still wants to go for TCs first, but we're going to find out very soon. JonSlow is the first to reach feudal age. I guess nothing special for DraCoNT here. 3 villagers on gold, not on stone, but I didn't expect Incas to go for a castle in early ages anyway. JonSlow up to feudal age. Are we going to see market and blacksmith to the back here? As expected, usually JonSlow is pulling a lot of houses to the edge of the map. Not sure if that's a good placement. I prefer to see the houses a little bit of a wall off. You can see it here. That's 3 houses that are building more or less a natural wall. And now JonSlow is moving outside with the Scout Cavalry. In feudal age, the Scout Cavalry is stronger than the Eagle Scout, so DraCoNT is staying at home, is waiting for the Castle Age to come in. Market Blacksmith also in the back here. Could have gone more towards the edge, but it's not a big problem, I guess. It only takes a little bit of space for him. And he is going for a barracks, so he wants to go for a few Eagle Scouts, probably take map control, take the relics, as JonSlow didn't go for a barracks, scouts, anything, not even archers. DraCoNT should be able to do so. We might also see some aggressive play, 4 villagers on gold. Not sure, it could also mean just Eagle Scouts here. But 4 on gold is not a boom, obviously. And I guess DraCoNT is going for some Castle Age aggression here. The Scout Cavalry from JonSlow dying, not sure it got in. Maybe we did chase down the Eagle Scout, that's possible, but then the Eagle Scout should have been injured. I don't know how it happened. Maybe there was the gate just open. Or did DraCoNT open the walls? I don't think so. So I don't know. We have a monastery coming up for DraCoNT at home. JonSlow going with the first extra TC in the main gold. Or is it a second? Monastery already up for him. 1 farm on the mill here. Really nice to see. Now JonSlow is going for that castle first. Second TC, monastery before that, and it's a castle on the way. So now he is actually going with one monk, because he's getting another extra 100 gold when he reaches castle age, so he got that. And he's taking gold with that few villagers from the extra TC. Castle coming up very soon, and JonSlow is going to try to take as many relics as possible, while DraCoNT is not moving there. DraCoNT then again is actually sending 2 Eagle Scouts instead of Spearmen. Yes, getting chased down by one of those tigers, but JonSlow is about to lose this monk, and indeed he is losing it, so DraCoNT actually taking map control rather easy, and we have 2 monks now moving towards those relics. DraCoNT should be able to get more relics in than JonSlow. Other than that, JonSlow is going for a few shuttle warriors already, so we're going to see a little bit of a fight for that map control actually, and for the relics as well. And DraCoNT getting the first, about to bring the second home, but could be close. The Shotels are fast, they have a lot of attack power, and that means 2 hits is enough to take down one of the monks. DraCoNT actually turning around, not sure why, maybe he didn't want to keep that gate open, and now he's able to bring the relic back, but by the cost of 1 monk, which is alright for him, I guess. The Eagle Scouts should not be strong enough to actually take down those Shotels one by one. I think the Shotel Warriors with 16 attack are just too strong. But of course we have 2 Eagles, we have a monk behind that, 3 Eagles actually, and it's Spearmen all around, so DraCoNT should be able to bring the relics home. He's got 2 of them already, is that correct? Oh, 3! Wow, I didn't even see that. And he's bringing number 4 in, number 5, he's sending a monk there, so JonSlow doesn't get any relics, and this is dangerous. How about the boom from the players? Military 61 for 53, that's something else, I think that's a score. Pretty neck and neck with the villager numbers here. Now it looks like JonSlow will have enough stone for a second castle very soon. Could go for a lot of Shotel Warriors here, which would be interesting. And then I imagine he doesn't want to go Arbalest with the Shotel, so maybe Onager, Siege Onager even, it's a possibility. We don't see Torsion engines too often, but it's possible for JonSlow to go there if DraCoNT is not going aggressive early on. And it looks like JonSlow has a decent boom going. Same goes for DraCoNT though. I would love to see Elite Kameyuks here. Kameyuks is such an interesting unit, such a beautiful unit. Onagers for DraCoNT is possible, but against Siege Onagers you know how this is going to end. Siege Rams, maybe, I don't know. Arbalest is an option. Slingers might be really interesting if JonSlow is continuing to go Shuttle Warriors. And the monk's not that strong. And DraCoNT, as you can see, is building a castle in front of his main goal. So he's actually going, I hope, for the Kameyuks in the end. That would be so nice. Archer range on the way, a few Eagle Scouts moving out. We also have the Elite Eagle Warrior option. And I think the Elite Eagles should be able to compete with the Elite Shotels. More or less at least. The Shotels are producing really fast with Royal Airs, I think it's called, even faster. But of course it's easier to get those Eagles from the barracks than the Shotel Warriors from the castles. And we have the first Kameyuk in that castle. Eagle Scouts moving back. DraCoNT is the first to reach Imperial Age. Gonna be there soon. It's going for more archer ranges. We might see slingers here actually. And JonSlow is moving to the left hand side, building the second castle here. It's done it already. And of course covering that third gold. And I think it's a really nice idea. Also, JonSlow is now laming DraCoNT's third gold. And this is an interesting approach, something we haven't seen too often. Maybe it's not even a bad idea, as DraCoNT has its golds forward, and moving out to the third gold might be necessary for him really soon. But again, he's got 5 relics, and those 5 relics are going to give him a lot of gold income for the rest of the game, as long as he is keeping them. So I guess he should have a decent gold income for the entire game. Actually, he's now going for Arbalest actually. Interesting to see. I was expecting Slingers, I didn't expect Arbalest. And knowing JonSlow, I guess we're going to see Mangonel's Onagers here. Is he going for the Onager upgrade already? It's 1-2 Siege Onagers, Mangonel production starting, and that's the Onager upgrade as well. So JonSlow is actually doing the classic Ethiopians combination, if you can call it that. They can open with fast Arbalest in early Imperial Age, but later on it's just like Vikings. You want to go for your Onagers or Siege Onagers even, and your unique unit. They are quite strong and it's a really good combination. I hope we're going to see Elite Kameyuks from DraCoNT here. Arbalest now moving forward, a castle coming up outside. That's the second castle for him. And he's actually moving villagers to take that third gold, which is lamed, and I think he cannot see it at this point in the game. Let's find out. No, he can't. He doesn't know that JonSlow actually built walls here, so he's gonna have a little bit of a surprise and a delayed gold income from the outside gold. DraCoNT for now, more or less keeping map control. Onager upgrade done. JonSlow has Siege Engineers available, but I think he didn't do them yet. That would mean 8+1. And DraCoNT is going for that Courier's tactic, is that Courier's unique tag? I think he did it already. Let's check the Eagle Scouts. Are they? Yeah, still Eagle Scouts, 2+4 defense, and the last upgrade coming in. So Courier's done. That's gonna give the Eagles, the Kameyuks, and even Lingers, I think, +2 Pierce armor. Is it also giving +1 melee? I think it's just +2 Pierce armor, but it gives Elite Eagle Warriors 4+6, and this is really awesome. Also the Kameyuks, as you can see, 0+6, and that's quite a lot for a standard infantry unit. Now JonSlow, what are you doing? Is that a Siege Onager upgrade coming up for him? Wow! Creating Onagers, Siege Onager coming in. And JonSlow still has a lot of resources. We might even see the Torsion engines if he's saving more resources. No elite showtools yet. Does he want to go for the Siege Onager with Torsion engines? Oh my god, I cannot speak this word out. We have Redemption and Sanctity coming in for DraCoNT. And they're not daring to really attack. A little bit of a minor villager fight, but that's pretty much it. And a ram, that's a cap ram to take down those walls. Siege ram still is an option for DraCoNT, but against Siege Onagers, I'm not sure if it's the best idea. And I really wonder, has JonSlow done the Torsion Engines upgrade? I'm not sure, I don't think it must be somewhere. Elite Total Warrior done first, and there it is. Oh my god, look at this. That's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna see the top armies from both civilizations, maybe not an Arbalest from Incas, but Elite Total Warriors fully upgraded, and those Siege Onagers are gonna do so much damage. The action is about to start, and yeah, JonSlow is not gonna be able to take that gold easily. Of course, Terra has an extra gold in the bag. He's already taking that, or starting to take that now, and he might run out of gold eventually, as he doesn't have relics. So it's gonna be interesting to see if DraCoNT can starve JonSlow to death here. Now the Elite Shotels are waiting for their chance to attack. 3 defensive trebuchets, and as you can see it here, these Siege Onagers are doing so much area damage. Trees going down fast. Now I hope I'm not going to miss any big shots from the Siege Onagers. We might see the first one as JonSlow is approaching that big ass army, Elite Kameyuks and Arbalest. And there they go. Looks like that was a little friendly fire too, but that's beautiful. That +5, or is it blast radius +5? That's just so helpful. And oh, look at this. The Elite Kameyuks are in open formation, but those Siege Onagers are doing so much damage here. I think a few of them got converted, but I'm pretty sure JonSlow even did Heresy, so no conversions into purple Siege Onagers. They're only going to go down. And now the only problem is that JonSlow is losing those Siege Onagers, but at the same time a lot of Elite Kameyuks falling, and JonSlow is even going forward with the trebuchets. He's sending more Siege Onagers as he's creating from those 2-3 siege workshops, and the Shotels are creating really fast, as you can see. So he is fine with the 2 or 3 castles he has. I think it's 3 castles, and he could even go for more if he's buying some stone. Got another foot in the bank. I'm guessing the prices for wood are already down. We have 1 castle from DraCoNT falling to those 3 traps, and JonSlow is now moving forward. He's gaining map control. Nice shot. That's 1 Siege Onager dying to the monks, but the monks are also going down. And can we see more big shots here? Actually, DraCoNT is going in range of those Siege Onagers. He's getting rid of almost all of them. Those are newly created, and now the Elite Total Warriors are actually taking a lot of damage. But DraCoNT is not using all his army, and that's a big mistake. He needs to follow up with everything he has. He's also sending a few Arbalists still, but JonSlow is producing fast. He is sending the Elite Shotels somewhere in the middle of the map. A little bit of a problem with the gather point, but beautiful shot once again, and those Kameyuks are falling fast. This is not looking too good for DraCoNT. He's suffering from a lot of big Siege Onager shots here. He is still good with resources, gold-wise 400. JonSlow even more. Actually, he's taking 2 of those extra golds, or he will be able to take them very soon, I guess. DraCoNT is taking for now. He's also gotten rid of those walls, so he can actually access his own 3rd gold. And DraCoNT is still, JonSlow is still trying to take gold from the middle. Siege Onagers moving forward once again, and DraCoNT has a shit ton of trebuchets. Does he want to fight trebuchets using, fight the Siege Onagers using traps? Really? There was one other conversion, Siege Onager went down, but JonSlow is still somehow holding map control. DraCoNT has the better score here, population-wise, pretty much neck and neck, roughly 180, and that's now 11 trebuchets in total, and JonSlow is moving forward. Can he see those trebuchets? He could glimpse them for a little bit. Ooh, that's dangerous. We might see friendly fire, but again, a lot of Elite Kameyuks just going down. And those trebuchets, I'm not sure what the idea behind this is, but this is terrible. 1 Siege Onager, maybe 2, and all those traps are falling, and the Siege Onagers are actually approaching fast here. That's 1 shot, 2 shots. Wow, look at this. This is brutal. And all of the trebuchets suddenly gone. That's more than 2k gold, more than 2 they would just down the toilet. And JonSlow didn't even lose too many of those siege archers. I think by that, suddenly, as you can see, DraCoNT lost a lot of score, and JonSlow, like 3k score ahead now. He's also attacking the next castle here using the 3 trebuchets. Elite Kameyuks moving around, but I think going for trebuchets was a mistake here for DraCoNT. He needed to invest maybe into Elite Eagle Warriors even. To have a fast unit against the siege archers, it was a possibility. I don't think Slingers would have done the trick, as the archers are just too strong, but another castle is falling. That means Elite Kameyuk production down to 1 castle, and that's the only one he has. The trebuchet is still firing ahead. No, JonSlow actually wants to move forward towards the next castle. Looks like he's about to win the game. He lost the rest of the siege archers. He's low on gold, could sell some, but he needs to win it fast, or take that extra gold, as he has map control now. Is he taking the other extra gold? No. Actually, DraCoNT, is it stone? Oh, it's stone. Sorry, it's not gold, it's stone, but it's still worth something. You can sell it if you need to. The trebuchet is now hitting that last castle, and it's going down fast. Elite Kameyuk still getting produced. A lot of villagers repairing, but I guess DraCoNT running out of stone here. No, he doesn't want to invest more, maybe. And just like that, DraCoNT is losing all his castles. Elite Kameyuks, bye-bye. They are not going to get produced any longer. And his population gap in 135. This is brutal. He was relying, even as the Incas, he was relying on the castles, didn't build any more houses. And you only need like 20 houses to get 200 pop. But JonSlow got rid of the castles, made DraCoNT housed, and is now shooting at everything that is not moving and is moving maybe as well. DraCoNT now lost the monastery, and JonSlow might even be tempted to take those relics. There's another monastery here. There's 2 more monks. Can they actually get a conversion? No, the siege archers is moving back. And there's the elite total warriors moving in. Just too many of them. Actually, JonSlow is not daring to go in, so he's actually patient, taking his time. And looks like he's going for a little bit of a raiding as well. 1 elite total could go for all these wood villagers. In the meantime, we have a fight in the middle or not. A few arbalests, but the siege archers once again. Ooh, boom, bye-bye. Those were some skirmishes now, maybe elite skirmishes, but they're not gonna do anything. And JonSlow is now population cap 200, and we have DraCoNT on the other side 150 only. No castles left. That's the rest of the elite Kameyuks, and skirmishes won't do the trick. Definitely not. Also, JonSlow has his own elite skirmishes, so he can actually counter those. He's putting down a few more stables now. The archer range is already up, and he's just moving forward with the trebuchets, or he should, and get rid of the rest of the buildings. Did DraCoNT save some of the relics? He's bringing them to the back. He's got another castle, actually. Something I didn't see. I was on the wrong hotkey, so he's actually able to produce. Sorry for that. And we have JonSlow still moving forward. DraCoNT, how about gold? Ooh, bye-bye. No more gold. No, hardly any gold income for DraCoNT. And now he's losing his the rest of his army. JonSlow is moving into the base from DraCoNT. I think this one, you can say safely, is called GG. What an amazing game, in my opinion. Very beautiful Civ matchup, Ethiopians against Incas. I need to keep that in mind, because it's really interesting to see how the players are approaching this. And actually, Ethiopians might be underrated. As T90, I think, said on the stream. They can be really strong. So maybe both players learned something from that. I'm sure I did. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next games. GG.